The resurrected Christ is God who is omniscient, God who is omnipotent, God who is omnipresent. In verse 20 of Matthew 18, he says, I will be in their midst. So the question is, what was Jesus talking about? He was talking about when he is glorified, he's going to be omnipresent. Wherever people gather in his name, he will be there in their midst. You see that? Matthew 28 and verse 20 says, Lo, I'm always with you to the end of this age. That is the resurrected Christ. He spoke that after resurrection, commissioning his disciples. So Jesus is omnipresent in the scriptures I've quoted, Matthew 18 and verse 20, and Matthew 28 and verse 20. Always with us. Jesus is omnipresent, so he was glorified. Jesus is omniscient. He knows all things. And I want to emphasize that because Deuteronomy 29:29 says the secret things belong to the Lord our God. Secret things. So if Jesus is not God, he will not know that day is coming. But if he's God, he will know everything and the secrets that the Father has. That is important. The secret things belong to the Lord our God. Deuteronomy 29:29. So God has secrets. Now, if the secrets belong to God, then that means if Jesus is God, then he has no secrets with the Father. He has all knowledge of all things. And that's what we see in Colossians chapter 2 and verse number 3. In him are concealed, are hidden, are carefully hidden the treasures of all wisdom and all knowledge. In him are hidden all treasures, all, not some. The scripture in Colossians 2 and verse 3 is not suggesting that Jesus has some wisdom, some divine knowledge. No. In him are hidden all treasures, all treasures of wisdom and knowledge. So, Jesus should be knowing the day of his coming, the resurrected Christ. Peter in John chapter 21, verse number 17, Jesus is having a meeting with them after resurrection and says, Peter, do you love me? Peter, son of Jonah, do you love me? And he answers and says, Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you. Jesus does not deny. In this moment, Jesus does not deny his omniscience